Hey everybody, it's Jared3030 here again for another video. I'm going to be checking some of my mink and muskrat bottom edge sets today. It's pretty cold. I've been on a work thing, just got home. Waited till it warmed up a little bit to 4. Got my little trapping dog with me. He's a Sparrow. So yeah, we're going to check a few sets. And then I'm going to take my bobcat off the board. I've got it at a friend's house drying in his pole shed. So hopefully we got something to show you in our mink traps. And we'll see you in a little bit. Definitely been making ice the last few days. I would guess there's at least 10 inches, maybe a foot even. I'll have to do some ice fishing videos coming up. So anyway, back to our trapping. You guys probably recognize this spot. We caught a mink here in a colony trap. Probably been a month now. Doesn't look like anything's in there today. Check our bottom edge sets. Nothing in that one. And bottom edge are definitely a waiting game. And nothing in that one either. We've got 2 more on the other side of the road. I'll check. You can see there's a crossover at this spot. Otter and beaver use that. Earlier in the season though, we nearly limited out, but I want to save a couple otter tags for the spring beaver trapping. So I'll hop over the other side, see if we got anything. Well, Sparrow's a little mad at me. I had nothing at that last location, but she seems to think we got something here, so we'll get out and give it a look-see. Cold day in Minnesota. Making up for last year when we had 40s almost every day. Alright, I can see my far set. Nothing in it. That's where I caught a turtle a while ago. If you haven't looked at that video, it's the one that's I like turtles. Nothing in this bottom edge set. And nothing in our cage set. You know, that's part of trapping. You can check a lot of traps sometimes, and you're not going to catch them every time. So, we got one more location before we go over to my buddies to take a look at our bobcat. See you in a bit. I think somebody's ready for a nap. He gets tired. Alright, we're at our last stop for the day before we check that bobcat. Don't have a ton of spots this time of year, just because not a lot of open water. So another bottom edge set with nothing in it. Another cage trap. Doesn't look like anything's in it, but I'll have to clear the weeds off of that. I'll show you something cool on the other side though. You know, in the middle of the winter, water is life. So you get lots of wildlife. And this spot's got lots of swans. Jumper swans. Somebody mentioned in the comments, if I hold the camera sideways, it'll give a full view, and my camera doesn't do that, so I'm in the process of looking at getting a better camera, but for now this is all I have. So yeah, you can see there's a pile of swans out here. This stays open naturally from the current. There's a couple there. One thing I did notice this year is there's a lot of dead swans around, so I'm not sure what they're dying from, but all of these look healthy at least. So got one more trap down here. We'll take a close look, see. And I can see there's nothing in it. I'm probably gonna give a break to trapping soon, switch more over to ice fishing. And then, like I said earlier, in the springtime, I hit the beavers pretty hard. So we'll head over and check out that bobcat and kind of talk about how I skinned it and all that. See you in a bit. All right, so back home with the cat here. It dried really nice. I decided to skin this one, or I should say, I skinned this cat with the paws out. They call that a taxidermy, for taxidermy. So I left the paws out on it. I think it's kind of cool to show the claws and all that. But due to the fact that I'm not selling this cat, I dried it like you would dry any water animal with the leather side out. When the tannery gets it, they'll rehydrate it and they're going to go through all the processes of getting it tanned. So, like I said, cats, coyotes, all your canines, you would initially let them dry for about half a day and then you turn the fur. I let this one dry for about 4 days. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice. So we're just gonna go ahead and wipe some of the grease off of it. When they start to dry, the fat almost kind of melts off. So you kind of make sure to dry that off with the towel. I put a little bit of borax in the paws just so they would dry nice and good. Don't want any wet spots. Another thing I had to do with this cat is it had a really bad cut scar on it. Looked like an old injury, but I had to stitch that up. I learned that little trick on Coon Creek Outdoors. If you're not familiar with Stu and his channel, I've learned a lot about fur handling. And also with the paws, I had never skinned anything with the paws on before, but if you check out the Lord of the North, he's got a great video on how to skin with the paws. So shout out to both of those guys for helping me. But yeah, we'll send this out to Minkum Oils. They're out of Idaho. They're a really good tannery. That's where I bring all the stuff that I decided to get tanned. But you can see some of the spots under the leather even. So I got my Minnesota CITES tag on there. So the only thing I'm a little concerned, I didn't take the cartilage out of the ears. I didn't want to mess them up. I hope that's not too much of an issue. I had a fox one year that I left the cartilage in and it turned out okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. I just want to say thank you for everyone who's subscribed to my channel. I'm really happy with all the feedback and comments. So again, I'd appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, and have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.